Hey folks, welcome back. This is Patrick Barrett, your favorite driver education guru, and of course the author and creator of the most popular Driver Ed in a Box. So again, today we're on targeting, and we're on part 6 of the series. This part 6 is on backing. So how do you target when you're back? Now, I know there are a lot of vehicles that come out today with these mirrors or that have, you shift in reverse and you're looking at your mirror to see a picture of what it looks like behind you and you're back using that. I'm not a big fan of that. I got to tell you that. I'm not. Personally, I don't feel good about that. But I have to admit, for some people, that's their preferred way of doing it. I don't really have much to help you if that's your preferred way of doing it. I mean, because basically you've got a narrow little screen that you're looking at, and and your peripheral vision isn't going to do you much good at all because you're looking at a screen. So I'm not a big fan of that, but I know people who do that and are comfortable doing that. So if you're relying on that kind of technology, good luck. But let's say you don't have that, or you choose not to use that, even though you have it. Well, then what do? You have to turn around and look to the rear. Now, there is a problem if you have a van or you have vehicle stuff stacked in your vehicle. Well, you don't have that view. You got to use your outside mirrors then, and that's also just as bad, but almost as having a screen there. But let's say you can turn around and actually look through the back window. All right, so when you turn around, actually you have to turn your hips a little bit, and you have to turn and look through that back window. Now remember, you're at a bit of an angle. You're not in the center of the vehicle, you're off to the side. And where are you going to look? You want to look as far as you can up what would be the center of your intended path. You're projecting the path that the rear pivot point, not the forward pivot point, that the rear pivot point is going to track up there. And you're going to have your left hand at 12 o'clock to do it. But again, you target at eye level as far as you can up the center of your intended path. That doesn't mean you're going to go all the way back there, but you're imagining the path that you would go in reverse. And you must use the rear pivot point, not the forward pivot point. And if you've gone through our materials, you'll know that the rear pivot point's in the midsection between the rear wheels, in the middle of that. And that allows that to track. And we're not going to know all that detail there, but that's important that you understand that that's where you look, and you have to project that path. I've noticed when I've trained people recently in the vehicle that they just want to turn their head over like that. You know, that's not going to be enough. I got to tell you, you're going to actually, for most of you, you're going to actually have to turn your hips a little bit, turn around and get a better view of what it is, especially because those windshields are sloped in such a way it creates a distorted view looking through that back window. So again, track the rear pivot point over the center of your intended path. That's where you target. You're targeting through the space that you want to go through. And that's actually how you do when you back up. Okay. So remember that when you practice like your life depends on it, because it does. And if you need any additional resources, any help at all, go to www.driveredinabox.com, get one of our resources, let us help you save someone's life. This is Patrick Barrett saying bye now.